Dela's Voice has been made possible by the generosity of sponsors like you. Dela's Voice is brought to you by Matthew Thomas with Positive Matters. What makes live shows so special is that interaction between the viewer and the host and the guest, whether it's through the chat or the live phone calls. This connection is created because people are allowed to share their experiences, their feelings, their thoughts, and this makes for a beautiful dynamic of energy that's connecting people in so many different ways. And that's how we learn. That's the best way we can help one another, is by connecting at such deep levels. This is Dela Fotoohi, the host of Dela's Voice, hoping to spark your soul. Hello, and welcome to another Dela's Voice Sunday live talk show. Another miracle story, another inspirational individual. Watch this. Dela's Voice is brought to you by Matthew Thomas with Positive Matters. Imagine almost losing your life at 18, going into a coma for months, then waking up to a diagnosis of less than 5% chance of recovery. A devastating thought. Well, that is what happened to Matthew Thomas in 1991. But Matthew did recover.
You have to do it after your therapy lessons with teachers. You need to do it on your own. Next month will be my 5-year anniversary to my injury, and it's going pretty good. I have a lot more to go, even though I've overcome it all.
It has taken Matthew years to recover, to get to this point of his life. Years of therapy, years of resilience, and hard work. His determination for recovery led him to find the hydro bike. Matthew broke world record riding his hydro bike for 28 miles. Matthew's love for joy and living every day to its fullest potential is a grand example of how it is possible to live beyond coma. Today, Matthew helps others with his coma-dentials, teaching healthcare professionals how to help coma patients. He encourages patients and uses creative coma-therapy methods to help them engage physically and mentally. He donates his time to inform, inspire, and motivate recovery through his nonprofit organization, Positive Matters. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome on Delasvoice, Mr. Matthew Thomas.
Delasvoice. We've been waiting for about a month.
I know. We have been waiting for a long time. How are you, Matthew? So nice to have you on the show finally.
All right, let's give Dela a hand. Ready, set, go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I've never had my guest give me an applause before, but thank you. I'll take that.
All right, cool. Thank you, Dela.
Thank
you.
you.
And I was texting everyone out here in California.
Oh, yes. We're all the way in Toronto, Canada. The weather is a balmy minus double digits.
Oh, I'm about 65, 65. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's like kind of rare, but it's supposed to rain all day.
Stop rubbing it in. We don't need to hear that.
Okay, time to unrub.
Matthew, thank you so much for being here today. I'm so excited to have you on the show. You're just a ball of fire.
Yeah.
How?
No,
how is that possible?
It's through God's grace only. I know some of you might trip out on that, but it's only through Him that I'm even here. The timing, everything, the show was put in my brain to when it was released, just everything's working. And here I am doing my stuff through, golfing, boogie boarding, freaking riding a bike, running. I'm going to start my marathons, doing a new world record probably in July or August before the Newport Beach Film Festival because they have RULES. What does that spell?
Rules?
Yeah, rules. See? Well, I'm working on your auditory cortex in your
I know you are. You're testing me. I'm like, I got to listen to every word that comes out of that man's mouth because it's hard to keep up. You talk really fast. And I feel like.
Oh, yeah. And yesterday I got accused of being drunk because I was riding down the street in this bicycle. This guy must have had a spandex on too tight or something. But hey, bless their souls, because I was kind of close. He looked over me, started barking at me. And then I got to the stoplight and he came over and he was like, oh, you're supposed to be 3 feet away from me, And I was like, oh, yeah, if we're closer, there's a car. You didn't see the car next to me, so I was right there. And he's like, oh, and then he's all, have you been drinking? I was like, oh, yeah, all day long, can't you tell? And then I was all, no, I had a head injury 30 years ago, see my trach and all that stuff.
You told him all of that?
And he pulled out his camera, and I smiled for him. I was like, because the police have been called on me before, from Trader Joe's to the coffee shop to all these different places, so they kind of know my gig now. People just think I'm drunk when I'm not, but when I was drunk, they didn't think it. Oh!
So yes, you were drunk at one time in your life. You told me that you were drinking and you were smoking pot.
After my head trauma too.
Yeah. So what was happening with that? Why were you in that?
Was just, I think, I was going through depression, but it wasn't really depression. It was just because I wasn't on any medication, so I could smoke pot. I felt like Bob Marley. Mellow mood, bro. And then Peter Tosh, legalize the happy mana. But then now it is legalizing.
Yeah, it is.
It's just crazy, but it's just crazy. Yeah. And then when I quit, I quit pot about 18 years ago and I quit drinking 13 years ago. I smoked pot for about 13, 14, 15 years. and then I drank for like 4 years. But I was in a sobriety house 3 different times with a head trauma, so that made me feel, I've seen all these other people that don't have head injuries, as far as I know, but they all say they do just to get in my disabled boat. But they're on drugs to get off the drugs that got them into the sobriety house. Not me, man. Woo-hoo! I just sat there, and this when I quit smoking cigarettes 11 years ago, because my past girlfriend said, if I knew you smoked, I wouldn't come over, and I was looking for a reason to quit. So she was like, I don't think you can do it. What happened? I did
You
it.
did it. You did it.
It's not, if you want to do it, it's like anything, you're going to do it. So people say, oh, I can't quit smoking. It's harder than heroin. But it's just freaky. I don't get it, because
It's what we tell ourselves, right?
yeah, it's like that whole, it's not, they haven't been on Delasvoice.
They haven't been on Delasvoice. Okay, so Matthew, I smoked pot for 10 years.
All right.
Did I tell you that?
No, but I can see you lighting up the little pipe. Let's go, honey. Let's get Delasvoice.
That was way before Delasvoice.
All right, cool. You're the before Delasvoice.
So when you talk about pot and how we feel like we're pot is not addictive. Is just
it's just a starter. But see, and I
that's
got
what we
blessed.
tell ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Because
And see, when I was smoking it with my it was great for me at the time. I had to get through. I met one of my best friends, Dennis, who had helped me spiritually with everything. But he didn't drink because he knew that stuff. And then we smoked pot, But it was like every time I smoked pot, because I couldn't hold the bong because my left hand, and it's well, I'm trying to find out. There it is.
There it is.
Paralysis,
Yeah.
And then because my goal when I came out of a coma was to keep my arm down. It was in the air like this for 7 years, and then my hand was in a fist, atrophied for 7 years. And then so I would carry a ball in my hand so it won't go atrophy on me all the time. So now I can do a high five, kind of trippy, but where's okay? Oh, there it is.
High five.
All right, Toronto to Cali.
Toronto to Cali.
But I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I don't think so. Who is that?
Oh man,
Lady Love Cool.
I
Hello,
really
Cool J.
yes.
I met him in Long Beach.
Stop testing me with names of singers because I'm really
I met him in Long Beach, but he was with one of his like promoters or whatever.
Yeah.
And I told him my head injury story, and he was like, and he was tripping out, but they were filming NCISIC, whatever. And then I at the end I was like, I'm bad. Woo! Because that's one of his songs when he pulls off his shirt and looks all dope, like he's cool cat. Because I don't do dope, but I'm dope, not a dope, but I'm dope with anybody who tries to cope. Whoa!
Ooh. Matthew, you have a unique way of using music to help recover.
Well, that was one of my, like in my music videos, she saw me, and see my mom, she blessed me with, she saw, here, take your camera, have fun. She had the camera and a tripod, and I set it up, and that was another cognitive skill I was learning to do. Attention divided, and that's your multitasking. You have attention sustained and attention selective and attention divided for all your cognitive skills. And I have to learn that, and the cognition, which is knowledge and understanding in our brain. But what does it say in Proverbs 9:10? For the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Right there. And it said that before any of us were born. And look at us trying to claim we got game. You are lame.
There's
in the Bible, baby.
There's a lot of wisdom in there.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, off that topic. Let's go.
So your mom, what's that?
these are my rules, rules that I had to go by before I could walk by myself. Okay, let's see.
Let's see
There
them.
was safety, reasoning, attention, concentration, time management, organization, insight, and reliability.
Ooh, these
I
are
know.
all
And look,
soft
see, and
skills.
then there was some therapists that put, see, where is that? Can you see that? Is
Can't
it?
really see.
Can you see it?
Oh, the date?
No,
92.
just there are a few therapists because I had what was the thing? This was at TGI Care House, Northridge Hospital, my foundation to my recovery.
Yes.
Without them, I would have been lost. So they came out here, went to this punk place that was, I'm not going to name who they are, but they know who they are, being stupid with every hereditary person that was in there, thinking they got game, but not really. And then we have, there was assertive group, education group, PT, lunch, speech, swimming, and PT solo. Kind of like Han Solo.
So what did you do there with the solo? Did you have to give a speech?
No, that was PT, physical therapy by
But
myself. The
one-on-one.
others were with the group.
Okay, gotcha.
And I have so many different other videos that my editor is going to be doing. We're entering a movie called Straight Out of a Coma. And this is what I want to hype out to your Dela happy people out there in the world of Toronto and all around. But yeah, it's called Straight Out of a Coma. We're giving it to an entertainment cloudburst on Monday. So and if they accept it, then something. See that everything's new to me on this whole even podcast. I'm on a podcast, but in a coma, I had a cast on my left foot to stop the drop foot. Woo! So figure that out.
So can we talk about that a little bit? Because I know a big part of what you're teaching excuse me, healthcare professionals and nurses is that people who are in coma, they can still hear you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that's my living proof. And that because I would hear people, but they wouldn't do that. And the doctor who used to be my psychologist 27 years ago is teaching me. He's a professional golf instructor, and now he's teaching me better ways to golf. And it's incredible. It was like a big circle, Started here, then 27 years go by, and I contact them because I started hitting golf balls pretty good because I was all right. I mean, I was good before, but never took it to the next level because I was a football jock, great at that, but I didn't like being that
Number
jock.
73.
Woo! Watch out, mofo. It's coming on.
You didn't like to be a football player?
No, I mean, because all my good friends were surfers, skaters, stoners, and drinkers, But I had my boy New, Curtis, Wills. They were all my homies from the football team. Jamal Anderson. Dirty Bird.
Say hi to Jamal Anderson.
Oh, hi, Jammer. Where are you at? Okay,
Yes.
but hey, I'm over that. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
You want a little NXS right now?
Sure.
Okay. Hallucinate, desegregate, mediate, alleviate, try not to hate, love your mate, don't suffocate on your own hate, designate your lover's fate, a one world state, a gentle trait, a broken crate, a heavyweight, or just too late like pretty Kate has sex on eight, now devastate, appreciate, depreciate, fabricate, emulate, the truth dilate, a special date, the animal we ate, guilt debate, the answer rate, a better rate, youth rate, deliberate, fascinate, deviate, reinstate, moderate, recreate, or detonate, annihilate, atomic fate, mediate, clear the state, activate, food on a plate, gravitate, the earth's own weight, at 98, we all rotate. Oh! That's so dope. Well, I gotta get one of those. I gotta get one on my phone. So
I know you need to get one. You need to get one of these. Isn't that true though, Matthew?
Wherever.
We all need something like this, an applause button, because we all do incredible things in our lives, and most of us don't realize what we're doing, is
Yeah,
it
that's so great. We should mark and see. And on the my first podcast, you're my second one. Yeah, give me applause. Oh wait, here, hand. Poof. Ready? Okay. And then but yeah, you know how the impractical jokers do all their joking around, being, but they got the earplugs in, being told, and the people laughing, oh, like they're funny, but they are, because I laugh dramatically sometimes, but I'm gonna start the impractical damage, because I mess with people and they don't even know it because I don't know it, and when we both don't know it, then it becomes a
It's
joke.
really funny.
But
Yeah.
when I do know it and they don't, they have no clue, like Impractical Jokers, I'm Impractical Damage. And I gotta say gotta bounce out to Kelly Slater, the professional surfer. You gotta get on, because I've written you, I've texted you, I've done all this stuff, and you still haven't responded, bro. Come on, man. I saw you in 90 when you were against some Akalupo, Martin Potter, or Tom Kern, but you got to help me out with this, man, for the bodyboarding at your wave pool. Woo, the inventor of the wave pool. All right, Slater, don't forget. Okay, ready, set. Okay, I'm done. Now go ahead,
Five,
Ashton.
four, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I learned that from you.
Oh, that's when we're getting here. Coffee time. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go.
Go.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. So, what I noticed when I was looking at your pictures that you had sent me when you were at the hospital.
Go.
So here here's my take on this. So I'm imagining this 18-year-old in a coma.
Oh no, I was 19. Sorry.
19. Okay, my bad.
You're making me older.
19. And so you're you're in a coma. The doctors say you have a less than 5% chance of recovery. And here's all this outpour of love into your hospital room, and every single picture with everybody who was visiting you, it's filled with joy. I mean, I'm looking at the pictures and I'm thinking everybody's smiling in those pictures, like your mom and dad are making bunny ears and you're in a coma. And I want to understand how that helped you.
It's just because you can't negative. I mean, the doctors were throwing it out at me all the time. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do this. But I did it, and I was on a skateboard with Andy, Gary, Gavin. All these different people. They were because I have pictures of me going off launch ramp, pictures of me in a pool, just all pictures of me at V-Land in Tarzana, top of Van Alden golf course. We used to wait for the golfers, then we'd skate. Pierce College. We skate there, and that's where I played football at. On 2, ready, break. But anyways, where was I? Where I got lost real quick.
My question.
Oh yeah, about the smile people in the coma.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I forget that I remember. I remember that I forget.
You remember everything. You have a really good memory.
Not really, but it's kind of funky, Cole Medina. But yeah,
So,
but yeah, because they were all the people I used to hang out with. They were the crew. It was crazy, because I think, well, my dad and my mom were blessed with giving me the blessings from raise a child the way they should be raised. When they're older, they won't turn from it. And right here, I'm praising Jesus now in my late 40s, early 50s. I can't tell you though.
but I can imagine you're not that far behind me.
Woo! Kind of, but not really.
Not really.
Yeah. No, you're like, oh, shut up, man. You're right there. But no,
I could do the math.
ready? 5 minutes of funk. The party didn't start. Okay, wait. No, the party didn't start till I walked in. I probably won't leave until the thing ends. But in the meantime and in between time, you work your way and I'll work mine. We came here together so we can have fun. Me and you, baby, go one on one. This is the last chance for us to get off, to get loose, or to get right. Because do my thing. I'm the Steel Curtain, New York rap machine. So give what I got, and baby, that's plenty. I'm gonna make you wet and make you sweat. See how funky you can get. Because when I'm on the mic, I do serve well. And I go by the name of Rapping Jaw Lil. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I'm done.
Are you done? Okay, good.
Okay, we're live, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
You can't edit that out, but hey, here we go.
I'm not editing anything out. This is fun. Man. This is raw.
I have. Okay, now let's get back to my friendly people in a coma. That's what helped me tremendously. Even when the times are down, everyone's got to smile because you don't know what's going to happen. They gave me a 5% chance of living. And like you said, prognosis for recovery was poor. All these different things were done, finished. And there's no way because of my hemorrhaging in my brain on the left side was my frontal, temporal, parietal. And then I had basal skull fracture. And then on the right side was my thalamus and occipital. See my left eye, guys? See how it's dilated?
Mm-hmm. No, we can't really see that well, but we'll take your word for it.
Okay. But no, it's all dilated. And I tell people I just took a half hit of acid. And they're like, oh, what? I'm just affecting my left side. But no, that's kind of funky. But hey, here we are. And then because all that, I had cerebral cortex, which is your thinking, perceiving, producing, understanding language. It's your main brain. And then I had the thalamus head hemorrhaging, which relays to your cerebral cortex. And so, and see, I had a basal skull fracture, but the basal ganglia, the ganglia.
What does the ganglia do?
It's a shoot, man. It's a procedural. Oh my God! It's voluntary motor movement, procedural learning, and eye movement. See, and that's why my left eye is kind of trippy. I don't have left. See, it won't go up. See, but I know Jesus is up there.
Can you see through that eye, though, Matthew?
Oh no! This is Story Miracle, a coma beyond living. Sorry, I can see. I'm always having to wear sunglasses when I'm outside, cloudy or sunny, because the light can affect the eye.
Yes.
But see, my forehead is kind of smooth like yours, but I'm not saying you had Botox, but I didn't. But see how the right side.
What are you talking about?
No, but see, because I've known little girls down here at my buddy's shop that have had Botox to get rid of their wrinkles.
It's a California thing.
But see, look. See, I just see in my left side doesn't go up as much, but my right side does. See?
Yes. Yeah, I can.
But look, I have a reverse mullet. I have this here, but I'm balding in the back. It's going bye-bye sooner or later, but hey, ready?
It's going bye-bye sooner or later. Matthew,
the main question, the joy around them. That's why when I'm doing with my coma-dentials, I bring joy to the whole situation, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's what you got to have. You got to have joy there no matter what. I mean, but, and I help the family members, the spouses, the husbands, just to show that it can be done with all my damage, And some people are like, get all lame on me. I've had people give up on me too. They just don't want to do it, but they see me excelling more and more. And it's through prayer, because I've been praying forever. And then you got to do what you pray for. You can't just pray and think it's going to happen. It's like, what is that? It says in James 2:24, faith without deeds is dead, Let me see if I can find it. But hey,
You
hold on.
you find that. I'm gonna have a look at the comments, okay, Matthew?
Okay, is there comments coming
Oh,
in?
lots of comments. Lots of
Really?
comments.
I haven't been commented on since coma.
We got lots of people watching, and a lot of people are sending hellos to you, Matthew. They love you.
Hello.
They love you, and there's a lot of admiration here for you. And
Adversity. Didn't you have a show on adversity?
we did. We have
All
a
right.
lot of
Well,
show in
I can.
adversity.
That's my little category too. Great
Well,
adversity. But hey,
this is
you just gotta
adversity.
move forward with whatever you have, because you can sit and dwell on your stuff that you're not gonna do, or you can sit and be happy on stuff you can do.
Say that
Okay.
again. Say that again.
You can sit and dwell on stuff you can't do and say poor me all day long, or you can sit in what you can do and move forward with that and make it even better. Because I had the football skills, I was a good surfer, skater, good stoner, but it was all the skills that were happening, and then I never took that further because alcohol. And then my brother living on Lake Sherwood, supplying the beer and all the pot and all that stuff. And here it is. And then it's crazy. It's a big story, but how he almost crashed, and then we went off, and we didn't go off. And then 2 years later, my buddy did crash. But it's just funny how you look, it's because Lake Sherwood back in 89, 90, 91 was, I mean, it was big, but only for it's crazy how it all worked out. But now tons of people live there. Murdoch, we used to hang out at the Sherwood Country Club. Go Lake Sherwood, Thousand Oaks, and the bridge is called Patrol Valley Creek Bridge. Woo! I don't know the number. I think it's like 153,821. I don't know, but go.
Matthew, look at the camera. There you go. That's where people are.
Hi everyone. How you guys doing over there? I'm doing pretty good. And this is, I don't need a mirror. I just see I was looking at myself more, but so now I gotta look in the camera.
Well,
Is this an acting audition?
Just where you're looking at right now is good, because if you look down below at me, people are not seeing your eyes. Yeah, see? No, we want
Oh,
so
look at that. But now let's go to the other side.
this is show.
Yeah, there's the trippy side. Ready?
This is your practice, right? For when you get really
This is what I had
famous.
to do in vision therapy. I was wearing red green glasses. Had to look here. Dr. Ballinger, thank you. And I had to go to vision therapy for 4 years before I got my license back. I mean, so it took 7 years. I got my accident happened in 91. Took 3 years off, and then doing therapy, walking the island, doing all this stuff, and then bing bang boom 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 boom.
And now you're back.
Did one of the comments say, "Hey, have Matt look up in the camera"?
No,
I'm looking at me.
Because you're not looking at people. We want you to look at people.
I can't see people. I can see you though.
I know.
Okay,
So,
I know.
so Matthew,
You got a problem? Here's the solution. A winner never quits and a quitter never wins. That was by Tone Loc. Ready? I'm done. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh! That's so cool.
okay, so you ready for my next question?
Yeah, wait.
Five,
Some
four,
say
three, two,
I
one.
have a damaged mind. Sometimes that might be true. But these are just some injured times. I ain't tripping on you. Okay,
one.
go.
Okay, first of all, do you write these lyrics yourselves?
No, I write them down because other people sing them. But because life is too short, I get a lot from that. I'm going to tell you about living the life. Staying in school, not smoking the pipe. It's hard to be a rich man, don't you know? When you drop out of school and start smoking dope, it goes D-U-M-B. You looking for some D? don't start tweaking. It's going on. You don't like it, so play another song. I got rhymes. You want to hear? I'll say them every day of the year. You try to get it. You think you got it. I hope you like it because you sure can't stop it. These rhymes so funky fresh. Too short, baby, in the flesh. And if you ever say I'm through, so what? I'm making more than you. And, and then listen what Prince says. Hey, look me over. Tell me, do you like what you see? I ain't got no money, but I'm rich on personality.
You are.
Hey!
You
Okay.
are personality, Matthew.
Okay, ready, set, go.
Big personality.
Kind of big. Some people trip out, though. That's the thing. They don't know
You
what
know,
to do. That's
I
what
gotta.
excuse me being drunk, because only people are like loud like this when they're drunk.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But
Podcast number 1. I
this
had
is
a
what I.
song with podcasts in it, so let me see. Let me
Oh,
see if I can
Matthew, my questions.
Okay, sorry.
Okay,
I keep changing subjects, don't I?
let's ask you the next question I have because it's really important.
Okay, go.
You keep talking about coma-dential.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
yes. So talk to us a little bit about that. What does that mean to you?
Coma-dentials, because I had my first year in Northridge Hospital. They were teaching me everything. Susan was my first physical therapist, and then Maria, then good old we have Ola. She was great. She used to just be my talker, and then Lisa, my case coordinator. Jane, Jean, my speech therapist.
She
Okay.
made you do that?
No, there was first, middle, and ending sounds she had me do. I remember that. Like
Oh.
Charlie was so chunky, he was just cheerful or something. The
Mhm.
ch.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
anyways, yeah. TGI Care House, straight up. TGI Care House, straight up. But they had to close down but I got blessed. So I was in that, and that you can read my story in the Talent Manual magazine. It's on that .com, and there's a big story in there about my life and all that stuff. But coma-dentials comes from doing, you know how they have residency for 2 years. I've had it for 30. you know, and I'm still learning. That's a great gift, because I every energy has their own thing. They either give up and they just sit at home and do nothing, or they move forward. And I just want to show them because of my they see on my left I got I gotta look up in the yellow and the
that's
green.
that's right.
Okay, ready? Here we
Yes.
go. And if
Okay.
I drool, don't get mad. But
No.
because I'm talking way too much. See, and I like to talk. When I couldn't talk, people were saying, "Come on, Matt, you can do it." Now that I can talk, I don't shut up. Go, shut up, Matt. Way too much. Okay, it's coffee time. Coffee
Coffee
time.
time. Coffee time.
Reminding me.
Cheers.
Mm, cheers.
Yes. So you look at.
No, coma-dentials. Oh, sorry. I see. I always get sidetracked. It's
I
just
want to remind you.
I think it's a limbic system connected to my neurotransmitters that are passing information through the clavicle that says, "Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name?"
Della.
No, no, Della, Della, Della.
Matthew,
Woo!
this is incredible that you have so much knowledge. There's a lot of. It feels like you've studied this and you've studied this.
No, I see, because on my Facebook I write Bible verses, and then I take those Bible verses and it's all part of the brain that's in there that gets you connected to the Holy Spirit. And I had to hit my brain to know that the Spirit of God was right there for me through everything. I dropped 30 feet, went through the windshield, landed on the rocks, but His hand was there to guide me down. I don't know how much more you can say. And I fractured my back. My brainstem was twisted for 2 weeks. And it was just all crazy, and your brainstem is just everything. And I have, because I'm helping. Before the pandemic, I was helping Elaine Lane at the and Elizabeth at the North Orange County ROP Nursing School, and I would help the nurses learn how to speak to people in a coma, and some people would leave crying because I'm not part of the book. I'm outside the book, and I mean, bless their souls, they're doing a great, beautiful job, and I got to thank what is it? Global Medical Center, South Coast Global Medical Center for letting me volunteer there for 10 years. Get on some people's nerves, but who cares, man? I got my coma-dentials. And see,
You were helping people.
when I say that to therapists, they start laughing, and it's like, okay, go through coma, have your brain swell, and then come back. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Well, I'm still in my residency. See, I'm learning. See, it was crazy. My BRAIN. What's that spell?
B-I?
No, sorry.
B-R-A-I-N, brain.
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 Woo!
The 6 something we can all use more of.
The 6 pound heavyweight. That's what I'm talking about.
6 pound heavyweight. Okay. So Matthew, so you have all this coma-dential and you're using it all the time. And tell us about this nonprofit organization.
Oh, Positive Matters. I'm trying to get that. It was started 11 years ago, but I had people kind of I don't know what they did. The ego stepped up, and I had one guy saying, "Oh, I'll open a dog," but it's just, I'll open a hospital. You can work for me with coma-dentials, but it never happened. So, but he had kids, so that's a beautiful thing. So we can't diss that. And then the other guy, he was just, ugh! But we're not going to talk about that because we're on Delasvoice. Yeah!
All positivity.
Positive vibrations. Yeah, positive.
Positive matters. Okay, tell me about that.
No, it's just good because I can help people with all the things. I've had different people, but they've given up. So I said, okay, bye. You can't coax someone that doesn't want to be coaxed unless their heart is there, Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. Oh! Proverbs. I don't know the number, but it's in there, so look it up.
Okay.
But and then for the God of this age has blinded the minds of unbelievers so they cannot see the light of the gospel, which displays the glory of Christ. That's 1 Corinthians 4. And then we got Philippians 4. You ready? Rejoice in the Lord always. I'll say it again. Rejoice! And you know what my speech therapy is now? Singing Zeppelin when Robert Plant goes, how many more times? Oh, okay. I got a kind of little lightheaded there. So let me look in the light now. Okay. Done.
Ouch.
Did it hurt?
It hurt.
Okay, but no. Okay, Positive Matters is just It's just a thing that can help disabled. They can see where I was and then how everything was going. I'm doing with hydro bikes and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an incredible situation because my main thing is helping people in a coma because because the first guy, Daniel, who I loved, and then Ray, who I loved, they're the only two I got permission to film. I was seeing like 10 or 11 other people, but they weren't. I wasn't given permission. But see, theirs is going to be a thing because when the students are with Ray and we're clapping for him, he opens his eyes. And see, that's what I'm trying to show. But stimulation, it's like, because I get so happy, some of the nurses are all mad. Quiet down, they're trying to sleep. I'm like, oh, what? They've been sleeping all day long. They need to get something going. They need stimulation.
Yes. They need to feel alive, right? And a lot of times,
it's like anybody. When you're sick, you bring things. and they want to be in that show, even though they're not going to speak to you. They're not going to. They just need to have. You need to have like blinking, one finger. Mine was one finger yes, two finger no. You know.
So
But yeah.
you found a way to get them involved, and that must feel really good for the patient, because most times when they're in that state, nobody's really trying anything. Nobody's trying.
They're just standing around, with
Yes.
sad
Yes.
faces or something.
With sad faces.
Yeah, and it's just crazy, crazy, crazy,
Yeah,
because they
'cause
don't know what to do.
no.
It's crazy because I've been in it, and then I've seen all the surroundings around it, especially the people that try to help but don't have a clue,
They don't
but
know
it's
how.
funny.
Yeah, they don't know how.
I know,
Um,
but they
so
do know how. I'm not saying, oh, check me out, because people are people. So why should it be you and I should get along so awfully? Dun dun dun. It. Depeche Mode, 1982.
you're so filled with musical lyrics and all this trivia. I love
Hallelujah. Oh, what does hallelujah mean? God be praised. I love asking that because I'm Catholic. I go to Catholic church. When I've asked the people, I mean, I go to any Christian church, but it's just my roots are from Catholic St. Charles, North Hollywood. But that's where I was baptized, And see, that's what kind of makes it kind of dissonant on God. When someone gets baptized, you don't need 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 more baptisms. You need one baptism, and the Spirit of God is in you, because I think it's Job 33:4. The Spirit of God made me, and the breath of the Almighty gives me life. So what more do you need to know about that? But oh yeah. First Proverbs 4:23. Above all, oh wait, no. Above all else, guard your heart. Everything you do flows from it. You hear
Okay,
that?
no, not really, because you said it really fast.
Okay. Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart. Everything you do flows
Oh,
from
I love that.
it.
Love that.
It's so
I love
real. And then if you go to Romans 12:12, you ready? Said, be joyful in heart. Be joyful in heart, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. Be joyful in heart, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. Right there. Faithful in prayer. Do what you got to pray for it, and then do it. Do
And
it,
then
and then
do it.
pray for it.
Yeah, and do it.
Oh, I said
Okay,
that backwards. Don't do it and then pray for it. Pray for it and then do it.
and then do it. Speaking of which, you found the hydro bike, and
One of my neighbors had 4 of them, Jim. And he Jim, I think it was Jim Rue. I have to look up the name, but he turned me on to him because he knew this was 2 years after my injury, and I couldn't sit on him. I couldn't, balance while I'm walking. I didn't have coordination enough for that, so I was cleaning them for about 2-3 years, and then I started riding them, and then with my buddy Eddie, woo, Daddy Eddie, but hey. He just had a little girl. It's so cute. Oh,
congratulations.
yes. Let's give him a hand. Do your clapping. Right. Okay, and we can't forget about my boy Mike. Woo! Michael Williams. Give him a clap. Come on, Mike Williams.
Another one? Another one?
See, it's like in our pocket, man. You should be doing that all the talk.
Okay, go back. Let's go back to the hydro bike.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, Jim Rue introduced him to me, and that was like I felt so proud because took me about 5-6 years to go out to the ocean, go to the Bell Buoy, and then 10 years, 11 years, and then 18 years. Then I met this one guy, and then I rode from there to Catalina to Long Beach in 7 hours, and then I'm going to be doing one. I hope, well, God willing, we have to get all this together from Catalina to my dock, so that'll be good.
So why are you doing that, Matthew?
Just to show, I mean, from my own experience, and to show that disabled or not, you can do everything. Every disability is different, but there's stuff you can improve on, there's stuff you can dwell on and feel sorry for yourself, or you can just keep pushing forward and doing what you can do. And what you can do is the best, because God doesn't give you what you can't handle. And I thought,
Mhm.
I went through all my little depression, oh poor me, poor me, poor me. But that, and then then I met then I just met people around that were inspiring. Dennis main one, and then he was God's gift sent, and then my girlfriend who died from cancer. That was the saddest thing, but she was
Bless
most
bless
we
her
dated.
soul.
Yes, there you go. She's in heaven. She was God fearing, so I'm not worried about that. See, that's what soothes me about when people pass. My mom, my dad, they were God fearing, so boom, they're in heaven. It's not being oh it's just you just hope. My brother John passed away. He had cancer, and it's just I was with him there praying with him, but it's a whole different situation, because his dad was atheist and it was all different mess. But here we are talking on Delasvoice. Okay, can I get a clap?
Another one?
Another one, Matt.
Another one.
All right. Now
You
you
love
see
it.
that's working your prefrontal cortex, your decision making.
I gotta get you one of these buttons.
That's that's going to your amygdala of emotions. Wow, I've never had anybody repeat hand claps.
No, never, ever. Nobody loves them as much as I do, and until
And
you.
me, I love it, man.
That's so cool. So I wanted to.
Okay, we got 8 minutes, Techie Fresh.
Yes. So I want to
And
take
guess what? I'm
advantage
gonna
of
go
this.
golf 9 holes at Newport Beach Golf Course. Woo! I got
Talk
10 free.
about Matthew. You talked
Oh,
about finding the ability in disability
yeah.
in your
Oh,
disability.
putting the ability in disability, because when
Yes.
you have
Putting.
this, because it's called paid in full, like Eric B and Rakim. Because I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it down and make sure it's broke. Oh, that's Eric B and Rakim. They had some that song was with Flavor Flav when he had a little rope and he didn't sing. He just sang with the beatbox on his knee. Just did the beat. Come
Mhm.
on, man! I'm gonna be popular. But
Mhm.
hey, ready, set, go. Okay, the putting ability and disability, because that's what I'm doing right there. Because when you saw those pictures of me in the coma, in that type, because no one would ever thought 30 years from now I'd be doing anything like I'm doing now. 10 years from then, they went, when I got my license, my mom used to say to me, I'm not going to be on the road, Matt. Just as a joke, but I've been driving for 22 years through God's grace only. And I got to thank Dr. Chan, Dr. Muzi for being at Westlake Hospital, helping a woman who had a stroke and they put the shunt in my brain. But putting ability and disability paid. But it's all, it's all what the disability can do, because people think you're disabled or drunk. So you can, so you can do it, You got to show them that you're not drunk. You got to show them it's crazy, crazy, crazy. But
It's
yeah, putting a billion disability, it's like, because everybody's disabled in their own manner. Mine's just more obvious. And like you say, I'm a miracle, but as Boy George says, it's a miracle. And dreams are made of emotions in your amygdala. That's your amygdala in your brain. That's your emotional. That's the size of your little pinky nail.
amazing.
I
Everything is
know.
a miracle. Life is a miracle, Matthew. And some people take it for granted.
Okay,
And
coffee break.
I pardon?
Coffee break.
Oh, coffee break. Oh, sure. When I talk, you want to take a coffee break.
I still love you though, but I can't.
I've never been so hustled by a guest before.
Really? Now, did you ever watch that movie Hustle with that one boy? Did you ever see American Gigolo with Richard Gere?
Yes,
Woo!
yes. Ooh, yes.
No, he was the
Ooh.
first. He was like the one first pimp Mac that looking for the dollar. At 13, someone 6 for Paula. We're sitting here with Easy. Believe that? How you doing? All right. So Easy, tell me, how was your life as a youngster? Ruthless, when I saw the juvenile around the gang, saying the meanwhile, bacon, specializing ganking. Watch Mexican brothers and others vaguely. It's all about running. Make sure no punks are running. Because I'm a gangster having fun. Strap the gap while too confident, terrible. Never listen to mother, one in one ear and out the other. I'll stop there, but that's what you should do. Listen to your mother. Not let it go through one ear and out the other. But hey, okay. Now, what was your question? I'm sorry. I'm being inappropriately. Sorry. I'm catching my own frontal lobe default.
Yeah, catch it. All right, good.
High five.
High five. Okay, so what's coming up next for you, Matthew?
Your mind's spinning right now, huh? You're like, uh-oh.
I want to give a shout out to Delasvoice for
Oh yeah, Delasvoice. We gotta say her. Woo!
Yes.
Thank you,
She
Deborah.
told me,
Thank you, Deborah.
she never actually told me that you were going to be taking over my show, but she did say
taking over your show, even though
she said you were awesome and that you are, my friend. But I want to talk about, Matthew, what's next? What should we be looking out for coming up? And what are you most excited about?
just the movie and all the different avenues that can take my golfing to go on tour against Tiger Woods, who almost lost his leg and now he's out there. I want to start a handicap thing. Oh yeah, Tiger Woods, you're not checking your Instagram or your Twitter, man. Come on.
Come on, Tiger Woods.
Huh?
You're talking to Tiger Woods.
Yeah, because he's got a see, and
I
crashed on Lake Sherwood where he used to golf at.
Of course, he watches this show.
Yeah, he didn't know. I'm talking about I was on Twitter and Instagram, and he's not getting back to me, even though I've given him some good proposals. We should start. Wait till he sees how my left side that was paralyzed hits now because of my instructor, Dr. David Wright, who was my old psychologist for 7 years. Now he's teaching me how to golf. Dr. David F. Wright, report to room 102. And he was given to me through my neurologist, who is another great guy, Dr. O'Carroll. We can't forget about
you. You are so grateful, Matthew.
Oh no, that's the only way I can do it, man.
I love that. I love that about you. You go out on the water, I think every day. And
no, not every day. See, I'm taking a break now because I'm going to start training probably next month or the month from my ride in July or August or September. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! But no, July or August. But because I'm practicing my golf, I got to get it down. All these different things. David Wright has helped me. Huge. What does that spell? Huge. Yeah. Oh, okay. You're gonna go home and clean out your ears and say auditory cortex.
Oh my gosh.
What's going on?
Matthew, I was asking something.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt, but I've been doing that all show. So hallelujah.
You're killing me here.
As they said in what was that movie with Eddie Murphy where he played the heavy guy?
Mama's House? Was it?
No. But he's all. I got a stick. I know how to do a trick. Okay, never mind. It's off subject.
Never mind. Okay, all right. So here we go. Matthew, you go on the water and you take pictures of seagulls.
Yeah. Oh, and that's another thing.
Why?
Because at first my girlfriend, we were out there and we found this bird. She named it Coco. and see, it would come up gently and just grab the bread. The other birds, whew, and sometimes it would cut me, so I'd bring Neosporin with me so I could do that. But anyways, I hold it up, see, and it's multitasking. To people who don't know what multitasking is, I put it in my left hand, hold the bread up with my left hand, have to pick my camera in my right hand, then I'm pedaling, and see, when you stop, the birds stop. So they're like, "Oh, don't be lazy, or else I'll be lazy," And then I'm trying to sell that just to put it in ability and disability. And there's been some great shots that God has blessed me with through everything. And sometimes I'm singing the national anthem that's going to be in my movie. Oh, say, can you see?
That's a
And then
different sort.
out on the water, what happens on the water stays on the water. But anyways, there's been times I hear dogs going, growling or whatever they do.
Howling?
And then there's times people sing back to me because I go to this one point. And the rocket's red flare bomber bursting in air gauge through to the night. And then
Are you
that
asking
our
me?
flag was.
That's not my national anthem, Matthew.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, my anthem friend.
My
who just
my
don't mind.
I'm Canadian, remember?
Oh yeah, okay. What's yours? I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Oh, Canada.
Oh Canada, how we love you, oh Canada.
We love Canada. Matthew,
Okay.
we got to go because
Oh,
the show's
yeah.
over. I
Ours
know.
goes quick, right? Okay. As long
Time
as
goes
you
quick.
say you can have my frontal lobes back, I'll be happy.
Huh?
If you say, yeah, man, we'll have your frontal lobes back to be your personality, we'll be happy.
You want me to say that?
No, say, Matt, can we have you back later in like a month or 2 or 3?
Matt, I would love to have you back on here.
Okay, I would love to be back here, Delasvoice.
I've never had so much fun on a show before. I gotta
Are
tell
you
you.
sure?
I am sure.
Positively, yeah, because everyone, no, I can't diss anybody because they can diss me hugely, but
It's not about dissing anybody. I just think that you're so full of energy and you're so full of joy and you're just so yourself. And how can you get better than that? So
hey,
thank
stop what
you.
you're doing because I'm about to ruin the style and the image that you're used to. Okay, another one. Let's see. Okay, here, this is one. This is from Eric B. and Rakim. This is a journey into sound. A journey when along the way we'll bring away. This is a journey into podcast, Dela's voice. A journey which along the way will bring you new color, new dimension, new value. That's the start of I Ain't No Jokes.
I like it.
And then I know. Okay,
You got 1 minute to say whatever
okay.
you like.
Okay, I just want to tell
maybe
people
I should have worded that better. Not whatever you like.
For where your treasure is, there your heart and thoughts will be also. Matthew 6:21. And just you guys who's ever watching got to keep rolling with the punches, good or bad. And see, when you have your heart into it, you're gonna do anything. That's what anything you want. Because I have my paralysis on my left side. You see my golfing, you see different things. We interviewed my old psychologist at the golf course. Trabuco Golf Course, woo, off of Avery Boulevard. And the 5, make a left. Can't forget to mention Lombardi's in Balboa and good old My Galley. It's not mine though, but that's the name of it. I don't hear the clapping.
Well, you want to hear it again?
Yeah, no, the clapping. Yeah. All right, good job. Thank you, madame.
You're welcome.
Okay, you have 30 seconds to say what you want to say, Dela.
Yes. Oh, me now.
We got
Thank
to
you.
pass it back. The mic is yours now.
Thank you. Matthew, I am so blown away by everything you're doing. Thank you so much for being a light in this world and helping so many along the way. I am very blessed to know you, my friend. Thank you so much for being on here. Uh, thank you for sponsoring the show. It's very generous.
Anytime, Dela. It's just great. I'm so glad I was blessed through Deborah, not Debbie, Deborah
Deborah Swayze.
Swayze. Thank you, Deborah Swayze. We'll talk soon, okay? And hey, different things coming. The movie's going to be called Straight Out of a Coma. And the next one after that, part 2, is called Trippin' Ain't Easy.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Should have had a coma. That's the name of the movie. Should have.
Straight Out of a
Oh,
Coma.
straight out of a coma.
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna do it because Straight Out of Compton, you know, and then I heard all these things. Then I heard Kid Rock say Straight Out of a Trailer Park, and they're telling their life stories.
Yes.
And like how I was Dr. Dre. That's right, we wrote you, Dre Day. What's going on, man? You're not getting back to us, man. You gotta hurry
Right?
up, bro.
Get back to this guy.
I know. And then but then how they were talking about their lives in the ghetto, and that's what's crazy, you know. And then how and then he was talking about his life on a trailer park, and then how I'm talking about my life straight out of a coma. Before a coma, in a coma, and then after a coma. So that's what it's gonna be. FRESH, called what?
Huh?
FRESH.
Oh my God. Fresh.
Fresh and so clean.
He's testing me.
Are you ready? And listen to this line that Too Short said in '89 about Bruce Jenner before he became Caitlyn Jenner. Be a man if you can. It might get worse. You'll be walking around town with a wig and a purse. Oh, he didn't say that to Bruce. He was just saying that to all the people that are tripping in their frontal lobes like that.
So your first movie is going to be Straight Out of a Coma. The second one is going to be called Tripping Ain't Easy.
With the EAZY. Woo!
Awesome. Okay, we gotta go, my friend.
Now,
Thank you so much for everyone.
Thank you very much for letting me speak, for just doing what I'm doing.
You're awesome.
This is good. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
And we'll talk soon, okay? I'll email you or you email me.
All right. Okay. So we're going to say bye to everybody who's been watching us. Thank you
guys.
So
I'm
much.
looking in the camera. Peace.
And thank you so much for all the comments. I hope you've enjoyed the last hour because
did you see my mom's snow bunny?
We saw it. Yeah.
The one back there? I hang that on the front of the house for Christmas.
It's beautiful.
I had I went I can't remember it, but I won an award for the boat parade.
Well, but that was the house looked really good.
Okay, hey, bye, showman. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dela. And thank you, Lord's Grace. Okay, bye.
Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy the rest.
Time to go golf. Thank you, bye.
Until the next Della's Voice.
Okay,
this has been. Bye, Matthew.
Thank
you. Has Della's Voice.
Okay. Dela, let's get an applause. One more applause.
Okay. Wait till I say my outro line.
Okay,
and then we'll do the applause. Okay. Ready?
We'll do it before the outro and then after.
Okay, fine. Like a kid.
Dela.
All right, everybody. This was the most fun I've ever had on Della's Voice. I hope we sparked your soul. Until next time. This one's for you, Matthew.
All right.
Della's Voice is brought to you by Matthew Thomas with Positive Matters.